Alright. Shalom Yasharallah. Before we go into this lesson, we give all honor, all glory, and all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. We give double honors to the apostles and prophets and elders of James Khan, but on great millstone for the bring forward the 100% truth that I be correctly edified under. Shalom to the elect, the tabernacle of David, and Amrit to Zaria coming to this lesson. Now, we're dealing with gallstones. So before we like our precept before we start, as scripture mentioned, the reason why I was bringing this up because for people who suffer with certain things, at least you're looking at the symptoms to see if you're in that portion. So that when the time comes, you could actually help yourself with the information and remedies provided by Tazariak on this page. Alright? Pray and to ask Yahweh Shemir Shai if you do wisdom knowledge and understand how to do it. And I could, again, whatever you guys interested in or need help with, I could provide a lesson to you. Not specifically to you by calling your name, but that way you could get the understanding as to how to do it as well. Alright? Especially people who are far away from my country of Trinidad and Tobago. Alright? Let's go. I'm going to say Yahweh created medicines out of the earth, and he that is wise will not abhor them. Alright? So again, this is made very clear. If you are going through a situation, pray and ask Yahweh Shemir Shai for ways to overcome. And if you have a herbalist from somebody who deals with herbs and know what they are saying or know what they are doing, alright, they can provide these remedies for you. Now the fortunate part is I'm providing it only for Yasharala on my YouTube page. So anybody that is of Yasharala could pull up and see what they need to look for. Whether it be for your teeth, whether it be for your bones, whether it be for your heart, whether it be for your big toe, and get the remedies for it. That's the purpose of this page. Alright? As well as to bring out the truth unto the children of Yasharala at the end of the day. But at this point in time, I've magnified my office as I usually do first, and then bring out the other videos after. So let's get right into this. Alright? Dealing with gallstones, because a person have asked, because they themselves are going through a situation dealing with gallstones. And the reason why I had to mention that it might be gallstone, because the symptoms was way too common to the symptoms of gallstones, which we'll show you after. But let's go into it. Gallstone is a hardened deposit of digestive fluid, bile that forms in your gallbladder, a small organ beneath your liver. They can range in size from a grain of sand to a golf ball. Types of gallstones are cholesterol stones. Most common is yellow-green, made mostly of cholesterol. You have pigment stone, which is smaller and darker, made of excess bilirubin, often due to liver disease. Alright? And that's how you know. Alright? But symptoms of gallstone, like I said before, let's listen to it. Many people have silent gallstones. No symptoms. When they do cause problems, the symptoms may include sudden intense pain in upper right abdomen, gallbladder attack, pain after eating fatty meals, nausea or vomiting, indigestion, bloating, jaundice, which is yellowing of the skin, eyes, if stone blocks the bile duct. Alright? Causes or risk factors: too much cholesterol, bilirubin in bile, obesity, poor diet, high fat, low fiber, rapid weight loss, females' sex hormone, more often in women, especially with pregnancy or birth control, over 40 years old, or genetics, family history. Alright, these are the causes as mentioned. It says diagnose, ultrasound, most common and effective tests, CT scan, MRI, and or HIDA scan, blood test to check for infection or liver problems. Treatments options: no treatment if no symptoms, and watch and wait approach. Surgery, which again I don't recommend the removal of your gallbladder, because you will be in a dire state of pain, agony, and this is like your organs itself would not be functioning the same ever again, nor is the digestive system. So my advice to you, pray to Yahweh, ask Yahweh for the understanding and the way in which you need to do it. Right? Get the help that you're looking for and get your gallstone shrink, or because many people get this gallstones broken up and passed out. It have things like contribo, in other words dark flour, which literally empties your bile duct, whether you like it or not, which includes gallstones. Understand what I'm saying? It literally fully cleanse your bile duct, your liver, your gut, your colon, all in one. That yellow bile that you vomit during the dark flour symptoms, that's bile. So if it's emptying out your bile, they are going to have stones passing out of that bile as well. Keep that in mind. So we have one herb. I already gave a remedy. Dark flour in coconut water. You blend and you drink. That's all that is required. Now let's continue. There's more. It goes on to say, surgery, but again I don't recommend the surgery. Most common remover of the gallbladder, again I don't recommend that. Non-surgical options only in special cases. Oral bile acid pills, okay, if I guess, but I still rather the proper way. May dissolve small stones over time. It has the shock wave therapy, rarely used. Then we go on to natural support, not a cure. These may help support the gallbladder in health, but does not dissolve large stones. Again, anyways, let's keep going. Lemon juice or plus olive oil cleanse. Controversial and risky, can trigger painful attacks. Apple cider vinegar, some claim it softens stone, but no solid evidence. Beetroot or artichoke, dandelion root, again, promotes bile flow. Turmeric and milk thistle supports liver and bile functions, which actually is a very good part for cleansing the liver and keeping your bile duct in check. It goes on to say, gallstone friendly diet. Try it to prevent flare-ups or reduce risk. Eat high fiber foods, vegetables, whole grains, healthy fats, avocados, fish oil in moderation. Lean protein. Avoid fried foods, refined carbs like white bread and pastries, sugary snacks, and full fat dairy. So you give you the information which you need. Now let's provide the remedies which you need for that goal, right? Let's go into it immediately. We have two major remedies. So we have, look right here, I had it down here just now. Gallstones, cascara sagrada. Now notice they are bringing out all the heavy hitters, all the calcification removers, all the stone breakers. Cascara sagrada, dandelion, maidenhair fern, milk thistle, pipsiswa, Queen Anne's lace, and those are what you're going to use for the gallstones. We also have another remedy, which is, important again, is very important. We have the calcification remover. That's when you have forming of the stones, whether it be in your kidney stones or whether it be in your gallbladder, just gallstones. So you first start off. There's 3 specific cleanse that is required for this to come to pass. And then this is your foundation detox, your gut and cell cleanse, and then your calcification remover. This will work. Again, your burdock root, yellow dock, sarsaparilla, hydrangea root, elderberries. With that, you add in your gut and cell cleanse, which is cascara sagrada, rhubarb root, prodigiosa, and blessed thistle. Those 4 would work to clean the gut, cleanse your bile duct, which removes all toxins, impurities, and things that are not supposed to be there, like cholesterol stones, in your bile is going to be removed. And I'm telling you, it's going to, your body's going to be churning and turning. You're going to be feeling pain coming all the way up to below. And then when you do pass out the feces, then you will realize how serious this is, because it's going to have hard substances that's going to be coming out too, like stone. Alright? But this will take place when you do the cleanse. You have to do this cleanse 15 days of the foundation detox. While you're doing your foundation detox, you're hitting your gut and cell cleanse every 3 days of the 15 days. So it's like every you do it in the first day, you do it in the third day, you do it on the coming from 6th day, you do it on the 9th day, you do it on the 12th day, you do it on the 15th day. Alright? That's the cleanse, that's the gut and cell cleanse you're taking on each every 3 days interval. Right. And then when you're done that, you're going up and you're doing what? The more important part, which is your calcification remover, which is your hydrangea root, your cascara sagrada, and your red clover. What I would add as well, your dandelion and your stone breaker, or something called seed under leaf. It's known to break up stones. And your last but not least to add to that would be stinging nettle. Now what I would use, but this is what they're given here, so this is what you could use. Those 3 herbs. Now my remedy to remove gallstones, kidney stones, and other calcification in your body: burdock root, yellow dock, hydrangea sarsaparilla, red clover as mentioned, dandelion as mentioned, seed and a leaf as mentioned, and because stinging nettle, but the great stinging nettle as mentioned. And your drink, your liquid, supposed to be, literally supposed to be, corn silk, boiled corn silk, or boiled corn silk in water. You strain the corn, you remove the corn silk, you add you let the water cool, and you add coconut water to it. And you're drinking 2 liters of that for the next 2 days. It's going to bring a royal flush, or high pressure flush, through your gall, through your bile, through your kidneys, and it's going to push out the kidney stones after or during the process of taking the herbs. With this herb recommended, you are advised to fast for 1 day or 2 days if you can. You can drink the coconut and its caustic water to kind of help you hydrate, but you're fasting 1 or 2 days without food if you can. The others is strictly berries, astringent fruits, and leafy green vegetables. No provision, not the sort. And this is what you're going to be consuming for the next 2 days, for the next 13 days. And I think it's the 7th day taking the coconut silk, coconut water highly when you drink it with your herbs and your diet. 10th day, the 13th day, and the 15th day. I hope you're writing this down. The reason why I mentioned that before in the scriptures. Right? Scripture tells you what Yahweh created medicines out of the earth, and he that is wise will not abhor them. The reason I'm bringing this out is because I hope the person get the understanding. I know you could access corn silk in your area where you live, or it have many corn silks in America and other areas. I know you could access it, as well as coconut water. So as it's time for you to make your mind up that this is what you are going to do. Ask Yahweh Shemi Shai for guidance. Ask him that you remain disciplined. Ask him that you remain diligent, that you get the help that you're looking for, and the remedy, as scripture says. And the remedy, scripture say what? There's a time when in their hands has good success, for they shall also pray unto Yahweh that he would prosper that which they give for ease and for remedies to prolong life. So we will ask Yahweh Shemi Shai that the remedy that is provided here today, that it works in bringing back the person that is going through a situation deal with gallstones at the end of the day. There's more remedies. I guarantee you that. So yeah, I already got a list of 4 remedies already. 4 remedies to get. One with one singular flower Yet again, a powerful flower, dark flower. So I hope this information is clear and edifying. We say Shalom Yasharala, Kal Halalyam, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakwadash. We give double honor to the apostles and prophets and elders of James Campbell and as great minister for the before the 100% truth that I be currently edified under. Shalom to the elect, the tabernacle of David, and I, Roberto Zaria, saying to you, Shalom.